There's a comment that says, "How is this situation still escalating?" True, true. I have no idea. This is a. Uh, hey everyone, welcome to One Piece chapter 1109 spoilers. This chapter was not the one that we were all expecting. I made a channel and my first ever video, thinking that hey, this chapter will be the low drop that we've been waiting for all these years. But it is not the same. It's Vegapunk telling everyone, "Hey, get your notepads ready, get your, get ready to clip this live stream, clip the important parts, and post it online whenever you can, because this is going to be juicy." But as far as from the spoilers, there's nothing told by Vegapunk yet. He's just telling people to settle in because this is going to be a wild ride. We see that Luffy is fighting Kizaru and Saint Saturn 1v2 and pretty much doing a good job. Like, he's not taking any hits apparently, as much I can read from the spoilers itself. Um, Sadly, there's a break next week as well. Makes sense because the way the chapter is about to end, where all the Gorosei are going to come in, it makes sense. Um, but yeah, what a interesting chapter. I'm so glad Oda is never predictable. Like, he's never predictable. I've thought of so many ways as to how Egghead could end. So many different ways. At first we thought we're running away, then the giants came in, and now we're gonna defeat our first Buster Call ever maybe, and now all the Gorosei are gonna come. It's just chaos. It's not something that I'd expected. I At first I was thinking the big news would be that, hey, Straw Hats defeat an admiral. That has never happened before. So except Aokiji Akainu, but like that's two admirals fighting. So I thought that'll be the big news, but apparently something big is going to happen. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. I think I made my last video prematurely, thinking that this chapter was going to be the chapter, but I forgot Oda is a just a cunning man and just smart man that knows how to wrap up his story and will do what he wants to do. He will not go into the hype. I remember when the Kuma flashback was going on and everybody was just getting, after every chapter, everybody was like, hey, when are we going to come back? It was kind of getting to a point where people were getting irritated. While I love the Kuma flashback, I wanted for it to keep on going because we were getting so much about a character that has helped us pre-time skip, and we had no idea as to why and how. Why did he send the Straw Hats to those particular islands? We all got to know all of that, and he had an inkling, had an idea that Luffy might be the Nika that he was looking for. So he takes his time. Oda tends to take his time. Oda tends to focus on his story first rather than what anyone would think of it. It's his story. It's his imagination, and yeah, I was really surprised as to what is going to happen in this chapter, and I was like, all the Goros are going to come in. We actually got a cover story as well, if I'm not wrong. Onigashima is sinking like the Titanic, apparently, according to the spoilers. I'm not sure if things that can happen now. I don't know how. I think we have to escape now. I don't think Luffy. I think Luffy can take on maybe two Gorosei and a Kizaru. Maybe that's too. That too, I'm saying because Kizaru is kind of not trying. He is trying, but he's not trying. It's very confusing. The unclear admiral, my favorite admiral also, and I'm just very angry with him throughout this arc because this man is just he's not choosing a side. Egghead has been such a great arc because we, with every arc of One Piece, we kind of know what our primary antagonist would be for the arc itself. Drum Island, we knew it was Wapol. Alabasta, we knew it was Crocodile. Skypiea, we knew it was Enel. CP9 in NS Lobby. Wano, we knew it was Kaido, and in so many examples where we have an idea, where we know that, hey, there might be added antagonists, but hey, this is the main person that we have to beat up. Egghead started off where we thought CP0 or Stussy also. The CP0 would be, Rob Lucci would be our antagonist. Cool. Then we thought Kizaru will be our main antagonist. Okay. Then Saint Saturn comes in. I'm like, okay, Saint Saturn will be our antagonist. Saint Saturn, because he's done so much horrible things. He deserves to get punched, get beaten up, probably die. Probably nahi. I think he should die. But things he's done to Ginny, Kuma, Bonnie, everybody we've known and liked throughout the story. He's a horrible person and deserves what's coming to him. But now all the Gorosei coming in, it's just Egghead has been a surprising, and it does seem like a final saga arc where this event will change everything. This event will, I don't know if we're going. I think we should be going to Elbaf next, but I'm not sure how we'll be going there. Uh, I don't know. Oda is so unpredictable. I mean, Dragon could still somehow appear out of nowhere. Who knows? Who knows? Like, is it just like we've been getting so many Dragon indications for this year. This is the year of the Dragon. So Dragon somehow reaching Egghead and helping Luffy escape from the Gorosei would be amazing. But we have no idea how it's going to play out. I just wanted to make this video to tell you that I will not be making a 1109 chapter video. The spoilers have already given me a context of what the chapter is about, and it's not going to be the history of the world. I would like to make a chapter review for that particular chapter, definitely. Wanted to read some of the funniest comments I could see from Reddit itself regarding the spoilers that I've seen today. 1108. I will tell you the secret now. The secret is dot 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 1109. Better watch on a video Denden Mushi. Ready? The secret is Q to Luffy fighting for 10 chapters. That's something that definitely could happen. I mean, there's a comment that said there's no way Oda dragged out the message to another chapter. And the comment right under that, the reply is, you should have seen it coming, to be honest. It is Oda. And I feel kind of blue balled by it because I didn't see it coming also. And I know that's Oda. And it's frustrating because I fell into this trap again that I've fallen into so many times. Um, I guess the ancient robot also might help them. It has to come into play somehow. And I think with the Gorosei coming in, it's high time that it should help us out. Um, that cover story sounds like it's 100% going to tie into Kaido and Big Mom. Wonder what the title is. It could also be about showing the after effects of Mother Flame all over the world, but that sounds like less of a cover story. I mean, the cover story is the most interesting part of this chapter because it's just the cover story is the most interesting part of this chapter. Um, the leakers did hype up the chapter like it would be a big low dump. Like, would be funny if they have an entrance like the Ginyu Force in Dragon Ball Z. It would be funny. With Korosei, but they're pretty intimidating. I would say that I don't think Oda will use them as a gag character. That'd be funny though. That'd be very funny. Mm. Korosei could be one entity itself, also a part of Emu. Yes, that's a possibility. Um, I love how Saturn just went Yura Yura, and he just summoned all of them. It's really funny to me. Um, it's funny that I'm wearing a JJK hoodie also, and I'm saying Yura Yura. Um, the cover story is very intriguing to me. Is it about could lead up to Big Mom and Kaido also somehow coming back? That'll be really cool. Finally getting a cover story, I'm really happy about. Like that's probably my favorite part of the chapter. Not obviously the chorus is only a pain. That's just like I never would have predicted that in a. I don't think anybody could have predicted that honestly because they are like endgame villains. So you tend to think that hey, one is out right now. That the rest four of them will see. It's just this is damn funny. Oh my god, Dragon the Gorosei appeared on Egghead. We gotta do something, Dragon. Nah, I'd look east. And Dragon gets a lot of slander. A lot of slander. It's understandable and not understandable also. Understandable because, well, people want him to do something. It's understandable that he hasn't done anything because he's the leader of the biggest revolution in the world, the only revolution in the world against the world government. So if he goes out and if he somehow gets captured or dies, it'll be problematic. Saturn also has. He's pretty tanky. He's like the ultimate tank, and we don't know if it's a devil fruit, if he's the devil itself, if they are a part of Emu. We have no idea about um, the the importance of. We have no idea how he's doing these things. I might make a top 10, top 30, top 25 One Piece strongest characters. Currently, not all time. All time would be very tricky. With the Rocks being there, with Whitebeard, I thinking Whitebeard might be stronger than Roger. A lot of people would disagree with me, but it's kind of tricky, that whole zone. But we can do something with all the people alive. I would want to create something like that because I think I have some hot takes that a lot of people wouldn't like. So um, I think that's about it for this One Piece 1109 spoiler. Um, this is going to be a very interesting chapter. Hopefully 1110 we get massive load drop, and 1111 we get Zoro finally beating Lucci. Hopefully it's his birthday, so you never know. So thank you so much for watching through. Again, I'm really grateful that I'm doing this, and really grateful that I haven't received any criticism as to not to do this. Basically, I haven't had any views, so I'm really glad about that as well. No criticism, no views. So thank you so much for watching through. I'll see you in One Piece chapter 1110.